Like you might be Orthodox, conservative, reform, reuse, recycle, I don't know. I know that we all have something in common. That if you are in synagogue on Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, you're sitting there for hours. And eventually, you're sitting there with your prayer book, you start doing something called Machzor math. We're on page 115. The Aleinu is on page 590. Jesus! Wrong. Sorry. I kid the Israelis. I kid them because I fear them. I know. Israelis are super cool. My heart doesn't go out to Israelis. My heart goes out to the guys working at these summer camps. Because that's a tough act to follow. You got an 18-year-old Israeli Jew versus an 18-year-old American Jew. I mean, how do you compete with it? It's like, yes, my first year in the Israeli army, I fired over 800 rounds of ammunition. Well, I have over 800 friends on Facebook. I know Krav Maga, Judo, 12 ways to kill a man with this finger. Well, I know all the secret passcodes to Call of Duty, so... When I was a teenager, I always had my hands on my loaded weapon. We'll call that one a draw, shall we? It's so good to play sports with Jewish kids. It's really invigorating. At these Jewish summer camps, they have a game called Gaga. If any of you have ever played Gaga, you know how fun it is. Oh my God, it's so great. If you don't speak Hebrew, Gaga is ancient Hebrew for 20 kids in a pit of dirt smacking a ball at each other's feet. And they love it. And it is a stereotype that Jews aren't good at sports. That's a stereotype, but it's not true, because we do have athletes at Jewish summer camps. We have athletes, and they're called Israelis, and they're amazing. We have these things called Mishlachat, or Shlichim, that's Hebrew, and it's Hebrew for come to America and flirt with American girls. And they do very well. The secular New Year, like December 31st, I like the Jewish New Year more. Which is weird, but it's probably because I never woke up the morning after the Jewish New Year going, oh my God, how much apples and honey did I have last night? Rivka, how are you? Don't get me started. I brought home a Machzor, I don't even know whose it was. My toilet is clogged because there's a half-eaten round challah. I must have blown 5 guys' shofars last night. I noticed that when I was there, the big movie was The Hangover. But it wasn't called Hangover. It was called B'derech Chatuna Otzrim Vegas. On the journey to the wedding, we are stopping in Vegas. So the point of a movie title is to convey as much of the plot as possible. I wish I was living in Israel like this year. I could have seen all those great Oscar-nominated movies, like The Help. Wouldn't be called Help. It would be translated to be Cleaning Ladies in South, Forbidden from Toilet, so they bake a pie made of poop. Spoiler alert, sorry. Could have seen The Artist. I think it would just have been called Check It Babakasha, hey. Or Hunger Games, which would have just been Yom Kippur, I guess. I don't know.
Shalom.
Hello, goodbye, peace.
ברוכים הבאים.
Blessings and comings.
שמי דוד.
My name is David.
אבל קוראים לי דודו.
Just call him David.
שפה עברית
The language of Hebrew,
היא לא קל.
she ain't easy.
להרבה אנשים
For many men,
היא לשון קשה.
she's got a hard tongue.
אבל אם תדברו עברית,
But if you speak Hebrew,
זה סבבה.
it's a grandpa.